Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parijajikacharya Ashtotra Sadashriman, His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Brajabhumi Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Purushottama Kshetra Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Gangamai ki jai. Yamunamai ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Tulsi Devi ki jai. Nirupavan Harinama Sankirtan ki jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Vrathara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। I offer my humble obeisances to all the devotees who have Hare Krishna. Better? That was better.
That's better. Increasing this.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Okay? I welcome all the assembled devotees for this session on the auspicious occasion of Shri Radhashtami. Today we are celebrating one of the most auspicious festivals of the year, the appearance day of Srimati Radharani. Is the supreme abode of Krishna Prema, Krishna Bhakti. In the next few minutes, maybe an hour or so, we will try to meditate on a few glories of Srimati Radharani in line with the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and also Srimad Bhagavatam and a few Vaishnava scriptures. The glories of the Supreme Lord are unlimited. Similarly, the glories of the devotees are unlimited. The Supreme Lord Krishna has innumerable devotees in various flavors. There are hundreds and thousands of devotees, millions and trillions of devotees of the Lord in the spiritual world, in the material world. Some are doing sadhana, some are already siddhas, some are nitya siddhas, some are sadhana siddhas, some are kripa siddhas. You know what is kripa siddha? They don't do sadhana as such, but they got some special blessings, special mercy of the Lord and His devotees. They got kripa of the Lord in the intensity. Some examples are Bali Maharaj. He's a kripa siddha devotee.
The karma is not getting. We used to often. We use both. We just take this one. We just take this one. But why? The karma people are not here. Speaker is only here. This is sufficient. Yes. Yes. We are saying 2 miles.
Hare Krishna, 2 miles. Like this. Oh my God.
Nilananda Prabhu specifically mentioned to use this, that's why he called and told.
Damodar Leela. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Revolve.
Is it okay? Better? So the Supreme Lord Krishna has innumerable devotees, and each devotee is glorious in his or her own way. Some devotees are nitya siddhas, some are kripa siddhas, some are sadhana siddhas. Some became perfect by performing the prescribed sadhana, and some became perfect by the prayers and the mercy of other great devotees, and some others are eternally perfect. Now, whether somebody is a eternally perfect devotee or someone has perfected by mercy or sadhana, the Lord is impressed with their devotion within their hearts. And the source of the devotion is ultimately Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is the supreme abode of devotion. She is the supreme goddess of devotion. Whatever little bhakti we have for Krishna, whatever little prema we have for Krishna, ultimately has its source in Srimati Radharani. Therefore, our scriptures describe her as Ashraya, the shelter of bhakti, and Krishna is Vishaya, the object of bhakti. Krishna is the object of our devotion, and Radharani is the shelter of the devotion, abode of the devotion. Now, Krishna can reciprocate with different people in different ways, according to their mood. As Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham. The way you approach me, in a similar way, I reciprocate with you. Krishna said this in the Gita. When Krishna entered the wrestling arena of Kamsa in Mathura city, then there were different categories of people in that great assembly. They all had different moods and they approached Krishna in different moods. Mallanam ashanibinam Radhashtami smaro murtiman. You can also recite the shlokas. Gopanam swajano satam shubhujam shasta swapitro shishun. Mrityurghojapate virada vidusham tattvam param yoginam. Krishninam paradevate vidito rangam gatah sagrajah. Mallanam Ashanir. There were some wrestlers in the wrestling arena of Kamsa. So they all saw Krishna as Ashani, lightning. Just like thunderbolt or lightning is known to crash mountains. Similarly, these mountain-like wrestlers saw Krishna as Ashanir, the lightning bolt. Mallanam Ashanir. Dranam Naravaraha. Common people saw Krishna as the best of all males. Strinam Smaro Murtiman. The strees, the ladies, saw Krishna as Smara. Smara means stupid. Smara is remembrance, correct? But in this context, Strinam Smaro Murtiman. They saw Krishna as cupid personified. It's very attractive. Gopanam swajano satam kshitibhujam shasta sapitro sushihu. All the Gopas saw Krishna as Svajana, their own friend. Asatam kshitibhujam shasta. They also saw Krishna as some people, some bad kings, demonic kings, saw Krishna as chastiser, punishers. So there are some policemen who punish criminals. There are some kings who punish sinful people in the kingdom. So they saw Krishna like that. Asatam Kshiti Bhujam Shasta Swapitroho Sishu. The parents of Krishna, those who had parental affection for Krishna, motherly devotees and fatherly devotees, they saw Krishna as their own little loving child. Mrityur vidusham sattvam param yoginam. Mrityur Bhojapati is Kamsa. He saw Krishna as Mrityu, death personified. Similarly, many other personalities saw Krishna in different ways. Because Krishna is Akhila Rasamrta Murti, Krishna is the reservoir of all rasas. He is the source of all rasas. He is the object of all rasas. And he is Rasaraj, the king of all rasas. Rasa means a particular mellow or a relationship with which you can connect with the Lord. Different people love the Lord in different moods, different relationships, and a relationship is tasty because of the ras there. Means because the juice of the loving exchanges nourish a person in relationship with another person. So they were all connecting with Krishna in different ways. He is called Akhila Rasamrta Murti. Of all the ways of connecting with the Lord, of the different ways in which one can relate oneself with the Lord, rasas, the supreme rasa is Madhurya Rasa. And that Madhurya Rasa is found in the gopis of Vrindavan. Of course, in the concerts of Krishna in Dwaraka also, and the concerts of all the Vishnu forms in Vaikuntha also, they all have Madhurya Rasa. But one flavor of Madhurya Rasa is tinged with a knowledge of the Lord's Godhood, Aishwarya Bhava. But in Vrindavan, the Madhurya Rasa that is available is you are not tinged with Aishwarya. They love Krishna because Krishna is Krishna, not because Krishna is God. So of all the rasas, Madhurya Rasa is the topmost. And amongst all the devotees who have Madhurya Rasa, the gopis of Vrindavan are the topmost. Amongst all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the topmost. They relish Krishna's form, Krishna's darshan in various ways. The Mathura ladies glorify the Vrindavan ladies in this way. Am I audible clearly? I am not audible to myself. You can do some adjustment. Gopyastapah kimacharan yadamushyarupam Lavanya saramasamordvamananya siddham Dribhih pivantyadusavabhinamam durapam Ekanta dhama yashasha shriya aishwarasya Gopyah tapah kimacharan yadamushyarupam. All the Mathura ladies were appreciating the good fortune of the ladies of Vrindavan, Brajabhumi. Gopyah tapah kimacharan. What great tapasya did the gopis of Vrindavan do to be able to see this beautiful, enchanting, charming form of Krishna in Vrindavan every day. We Mathuravasis are so unfortunate because we are seeing Krishna being attacked by these mountain-like wrestlers. But the gopis of Vrindavan, they don't have to see Krishna in trouble like this. They are so pure-hearted that they don't have to see Krishna in troubles. They just see Krishna in a sweet form, enjoying in Vrindavan with the gopas and the gopis and the cows and the calves and butterflies and peacocks while playing flute. They are so fortunate. Gopyah tapah kimacharan yadamushyarupam. What is the speciality of Krishna's form in Vrindavan? Number one, Lavanya saram. Krishna's form is the essence of all loveliness. Two, asamordham. Asamordham means there is no other form of Godhead which is superior to or equal to this form of Krishna. Asamordham. Ananya siddham. And this form of Krishna is accessible only to the gopis of Vrindavan. For others it is Ananya siddham. It is not accessible to others. Those who have loving devotion in the line of the Vrajavasis, only such people can relish Krishna's form in Vrindavan. Ananya Siddham. Dribbhipivantyanusavabhinavam durrapam. The more you drink the nectar of Krishna's beauty with your eyes, the more he appears beautifully. He appears more and more and more beautiful. The more you see him. Generally in this material world, the more you look at something, you get bored. Whether it is a person or an object or a food item or a gadget or a movie or a song or whatever it is. That's why people keep changing, every 1 year, 2 years, or maybe 6 months. Upgradation. So people get bored after some time because anything material has no ability to permanently satisfy our hearts. Hearts are satisfied only by something spiritual. Material beauty agitates the mind with more desire to enjoy, but spiritual beauty pacifies the mind, satisfies the mind, and kills all the material desires. That's the greatness of seeing spiritual beauty. The more you drink the nectar of Krishna's beauty with your eyes, the more he appears fresh. And the more your desire is to see him. Ekanta dharma yashashaha shriya aishwarasya durabham. This beauty of Krishna is very rarely attained, extremely rare. And it is the one and only abode of all opulences, all beauties. So, the gopis are accustomed to seeing such a beautiful form of Krishna. And amongst all such gopis who are able to relish Krishna's form, Srimati Radharani is the topmost. Who can relish sweets? One who doesn't have diabetes. Somebody eats one little sweet and then, oh my God, I can't digest it, I get some other problem. They don't have ability. But there are some people, they can drink 1 liter rabdi and nothing happens to them. Their digestive system is so powerful. So, but beyond 1 liter, how many people can drink rabdi? Even 1 liter is too much. So Krishna's beauty is also very great. And to be able to relish the unlimited beauty of Krishna, you need to have the digestive power. And what is the digestive power? Prema, love for Krishna. People who do not have sufficient love for Krishna cannot relish Krishna's beauty, cannot relish Krishna's katha, cannot relish Krishna's names. People whose hearts are filled with material desires and so many distractions and allurements, they cannot relish Hari Katha, they cannot relish Hari Kirtan, they cannot relish Hari Darshan. That is their limitation. But those are actually very pure at heart, those who actually have so much deep love and affection for Krishna, enthusiasm to be Krishna conscious, such people can relish Krishna Katha, Krishna Kirtan, Krishna Nam. And amongst all relishes of Krishna's beauty and Krishna's Katha, Srimati Radharani is the foremost, because her heart is the purest. The purer your heart is, the more love you have for Krishna in your heart, the more you can relish Krishna Katha and Krishna's beauty. But because conditioned soul does not have so much of love for Krishna or purity of heart, they can't relish Krishna Katha or Krishna Kirtan or Krishna Darshan, but rather he relishes it. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnoha Tasyaha Kundam Priyam Tatha सर्वगोपीषु सर्वैका विष्णोरत्यन्तवल्लभः. Just as Srimati Radharani is very dear to Krishna, even Radha Kundi is also very dear to Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, you have to do some adjustment?
I don't know. Because of fans are so much popular voices.
Just fix the only this mic. Turn on the
This one. Okay, only this one.
only that one.
Anything to this time also?
Just recommend the stick and light.
Really, this one.
This one.
That's the only one work.
Hare Krishna.
Put the max volume.
It's max.
Hare Krishna. Much better. One, not two. Okay. So, just as Rukmini Devi is the best of all consorts of Krishna in Dwaraka, Srimati Radharani is the best of all consorts of Krishna in Vrindavan. Ultimately, all of them are expansions of Krishna. As we know, Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kantihi Sammohini Para. Devi Krishnamayi Prokta. Srimati Radharani is Krishnamayi. She is filled with Krishna. Radhika Paradevata. The Supreme Goddess, Srimati Radharani, is filled with Krishna. Her thoughts, her words, her actions, everything is completely filled with Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is described as that person who constantly endeavors to please Radharani, because she constantly endeavors to please Krishna. Right in the first shloka of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami says, Akhila Rasamrita Murti Praschamara Ruchiruddha Taraka Pali Kalita Shyama Lalito Radha Priya Vidhunchayati. Radha Priya means to please Srimati Radharani, Krishna endeavors his best. Krishna endeavors his best to please Srimati Radharani. To please her is the aim of his life, because to please him is the aim of her life, is the goal of all her endeavors. While all the gopis of Vrindavan are the greatest relishers of Krishna, Srimati Radharani is the best relisher, because she relishes Krishna's association, she appreciates Krishna's association, she relishes to serve Krishna. Krishna endeavors his best to reciprocate. Fullendivara kantimindu vadanam barhavatam sapriyam Srivatsankamudara kaustubhadharam Pitambaram sundaram Gopinam nayanotpalarchitatanum gopasanghavritam Govindam kalavenu Divyanga bhusham bhaje. In this shloka, I want to focus on the third line. Gopinam nayanotpalarchitatanum. Krishna's form is so beautiful that the eyes of the gopis are like flowers. Just like we offer Pushyabhishek to Krishna, we offer flowers to Krishna. The gopis also bathe Krishna with the flowers of their loving glances. Gopinam nayana utpala archita tanum. Krishna is that person who has a body which is constantly being worshipped by the loving glances of the gopis. So those glances are the flower showers on Krishna, the nectar showers on Krishna. When somebody looks at us with love, with affection, with appreciation, that's a blessing upon us. We feel nourished. But when some people look at us with envious glances, with some jealousy in their heart, with some grudge, without much appreciation, that will exhaust us. Right? Envious glances exhaust us, deplete our energy, but loving glances and affectionate glances, encouraging glances will nourish us. So Krishna is constantly being nourished, bathed by the loving glances of all the gopis of Vrindavan. Gopinam Nayamotpalarchitatanam. And amongst all those gopis, Srimati Radharani is the foremost, and Krishna endeavors to please Srimati Radharani. As Krishna says, Yeyathama prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham. The way you approach me, in a similar way I will reciprocate with you. We go in front of the Lord and we say that Govindam Adipurusham tam aham bhajami. Oh Govinda, oh Adipurusha, I worship you. Tam aham bhajami. Krishna uses the same word, bhajami aham. Yethama prapadyante tam sadaiva bhajami aham. You are saying aham bhajami, he is saying I bhajami aham. Same words to reciprocate. But Krishna fails to keep this promise in the case of some devotees. Although Krishna very confidently gave this promise in Bhagavad Gita, Ye thamam prapadyante tam sadaiva bhajamyaham, but he could not keep this promise in the case of the gopis of Vrindavan. Oh gopis, you have done so much service to me, I can never repay you. Even if you give me one full lifetime of Brahma to sufficiently reciprocate with your devotion, to repay you for all the service that you have done to me, I can never reciprocate with you. I feel so bankrupt. And I have no bank balance at all to clear my debt to you. Naparayeham niravadya samvijam. Naparayeham. I don't have the ability to sufficiently reciprocate with you. The amount of love and affection that you have for me is more than my ability to reciprocate with you. And amongst all those gopis, the one who has rendered unlimited service to Krishna is Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Krishna endeavors his best to please her. Radha Priyan. When Srimati Radharani becomes angry, then Krishna pleads her, begs her, pacifies her, consoles her, and speaks very sweet words so that she gives up her man, she gives up her anger. So, if you don't love somebody, if that person becomes angry, it doesn't matter to you at all, isn't it? उसको गुस्सा आ गया, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? He is very angry. What difference does it make to me? Let him be angry. Let him beat his head to the wall. So it doesn't make any difference to my life. So we become very indifferent to people who become angry with us. But if we have some love and affection for them, we endeavor our best to please them, pacify them. Their pleasure makes us happy, their displeasure makes us unhappy, isn't it? Now Srimati Radharani's pleasure and displeasure has direct impact on Krishna, who is Atmaram, who is Aptakam, who is Purna Manoratha. Krishna is Atmaram because he doesn't need anything in this entire cosmic manifestation for his satisfaction. He doesn't need anything. Therefore Krishna is called Atmaram. But even that Atmaram is thoroughly dependent, eternally dependent on Srimati Radharani for his satisfaction. The self-satisfied Lord, Krishna, is dependent on Radharani for his satisfaction. Now Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhakti Pahritam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. That does not mean Krishna is hungry for our Patram and Pushpam and Phalam and Toyam. He is giving us an opportunity to serve him and thus become closer to him. Right? So Krishna just gives an opportunity, he is not dependent on our offering. But it is not the case with Srimati Radharani. It is not the case with the Vrajavasis. It is not the case with Yashoda Mata. When Yashoda Mata doesn't feed, Krishna becomes disappointed. Let's get into Vatsalya Bhav for a minute. Let's discuss about Vatsalya Bhav for a minute. In Damodar Leela, Yashoda Mata was feeding her milk to Krishna. And she suddenly heard the milk that is boiling on the stove in the kitchen was overflowing. But it was spilling over. Then to stay save that milk, Srimati Yashoda Mata ran into the kitchen, leaving Krishna aside. Now Krishna, so far he was relishing the milk of Yashoda Mata. But suddenly Yashoda Mata left him. Krishna became disappointed. Krishna became very disappointed. He became very angry. Although Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Trividham narakasyedam dvaram nashanamatmanah kamaha krodhaha tatha lobhaha tasmadetattrayam tyajet. You give up kama, desire. You give up krodha, anger. You give up lobha, greed. Because they are gateways to hell. Krishna gave this teaching so confidently in Bhagavad Gita. But he failed to control his kama, krodha, lobha in Damodar Leela. He became stanya kama. He became desirous of more and more milk from Mother Yashoda. And he became angry. He was subjected to krodha. Why? Yashoda Mata left him. Therefore he became very angry. Krodha. Lobha. He became greedy for more milk. Initially he was desirous of milk. Yashoda Mata gave him some milk. But later he became greedy for more milk. So this kama, krodha, lobha work in this way. You have kama. If that kama is not fulfilled, you get krodha. But if that kama is fulfilled, you get lobha. Right? Unfulfilled desires cause anger, but fulfilled desires cause greed. You become more and more greedy. Oh, this desire is fulfilled. Now I want to upgrade my desire. I need something more. Ani over. Mind says ani over, ani over. Same thing Krishna is also executing in Damodar Leela. And Krishna is crying there. Because Yashoda Mata left Krishna like that, Krishna is crying and crying and crying. How can the Supreme Lord, Vishuddha Sattva, Satchidananda, become angry and cry and shed tears of pain? It's unimaginable, it's inconceivable. Acharyas explained to us that Krishna is crying when Mother Yashoda neglected him. Because Krishna had such, Yashoda Mata had such deep Vatsalya prema for Krishna, deep motherly affection for Krishna. In reciprocation with her motherly affection, Krishna is also having that love that a child can have for the mother. He forgot that he is God. He kept aside his godhood. He forgot that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He only identified himself as a child, a dependent son of Mother Yashoda, young son, very small, 2-3-year-old toddler of Mother Yashoda. Krishna kept aside his godhood and he started identifying himself with this new identity. Conditioned souls, they keep aside their original spiritual identities and they embrace their new identities, right? As kings of this world, or as Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, men, women, so many. External designations, engineers, doctors, etc. Now, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is keeping aside his identity as the Supreme Absolute Truth. The Supreme source of everything. He forgot all these shlokas. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaha sarvam pravartati mattaha pratam nanyat kinchid siddhante sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. But he is taking sharan of Yashoda Mata. He forgot that he is a sharan. He is a shelter of everybody. He is taking shelter of Yashoda Mata. So, and actually Krishna rejoiced this. As Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes, if someone worships Krishna with great reverence, Krishna is not that excited with such a person. But if someone treats Krishna as equal and
as a friend just climbs on Krishna's shoulder and rides on Krishna, or as a mother or a father chastises and scolds Krishna, or as a lover be intimate with Krishna, then Krishna is pleased with that devotion. That does not mean we artificially and prematurely imitate that position. Right? Just because Madhumangal is feeding Juta to Krishna, that does not mean we also feed. We eat and then we give our Juta to Madan Mohan. That's not the message here. We cannot imitate great souls. But Krishna, what excites Krishna more is when his pure devotees, when his eternal associates treat him without any reverential feelings, but with pure love and affection, then Krishna becomes very happy and excited. That's what makes Krishna happy. And Yashodamata is doing that. In reciprocation with Yashodamata's pure Vatsalya Bhava with absolutely no tinge of Aishwarya, Krishna also kept aside his Aishwarya and he reciprocated with her in the mode of his son, a child, not as God. That is Krishna's reciprocation in Vatsalya Bhava. Similarly, Srimati Radharani in Madhurya flavor, Srimati Radharani loves Krishna more than her own life. In reciprocation with her intense prema, Krishna also loves Radharani more than his own life. Yethama Prapadyante works everywhere. But in Vrajavasi's case, Krishna falls short of this standard of Yethama Prapadyante. Krishna wants to love Srimati Radharani. Krishna wants to love the Vrajavasis the way they love him, but he fails. Their love is greater than mine. Srimati Radharani's love for me is greater than my ability to reciprocate with that love. She is Ashraya. She is the shelter of all the love that all the millions and trillions of devotees are carrying within their hearts for Krishna. She is the shelter of all that love. Now here there are some devotees, 100, 200, 300, what is the count around? So all of us have some little love for Krishna. Little bit. Otherwise we will not be sitting here in such huge numbers in Radhashtami festival. Right? There are many people outside the door, outside this building also. There be many other things important for them. But all of you have prioritized that today is the divine appearance day of Srimati Radharani, the beloved consort of Krishna. Let us go and worship her. Let us go and offer bhoga to her. Let us offer abhishek to Radha and Krishna. Let us hear something about the Supreme Lord and his beloved consort. So you have prioritized. All of us have some little affection. It may not be pure, but some little love for Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the shelter. It is only because of her blessings we got that love. So because Radharani is the abode of Krishna Prema, love for Krishna, Krishna falls short in his ability to sufficiently reciprocate with her love and affection. Therefore Radha Priya, when Radharani becomes angry, Krishna endeavors his best to please her, to pacify her. He doesn't neglect her. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Naham prakashah sarvasya yoga maya samavritah. Naham prakashah sarvasya yoga maya samavritah means I am not accessible, available or visible to everybody. Yoga maya samavritah. I am not obliged to reveal myself to every single person who may have a tendency to challenge me. Does Krishna exist? Krishna doesn't get agitated by it. See, you are a great singer. Someone says, someone says he doesn't know how to sing. Then you want to prove yourself. You will take the mic, you will take the harmonium, you will sing in his ears. Till he agrees that you are a good singer. Right? But Krishna is detached. Just because the materialistic people in this world are not believing in the existence of Krishna, that doesn't mean Krishna has to come in front of them and prove his existence. If he does so, that is his mercy, not that he is obliged to do so. It's not necessary for Krishna to prove his existence or prove his godhood in front of a non-believer, an atheist, or someone who is inimical to the Lord. Just because you are envious of me, that doesn't mean I am obliged to prove my existence to you. Naham prakashah sarvasya. So Krishna is neglectful towards such people. He may show some mercy in the form of super soul. He may send some devotees. Devotees are more merciful than Krishna because devotees are under the shelter of Srimati Radharani. Devotees are more merciful than Krishna many times. And they, even if Krishna is neutral and indifferent to certain individuals, devotees will go and pray or train those people, try to inspire those people. Although Narasimha became very angry when Hiranyakashipu killed him, Prahalad came to Narasimha and said, "Oh Lord, please forgive my father. Please give liberation to my father." Devotees are more merciful. So, Krishna may be indifferent. Atma Ramaya Shantaya Kaivalyapataye Namaha. Sometimes to some individuals who don't believe in him. But Krishna can never be indifferent to devotees. And amongst all the devotees, Krishna can never be indifferent to Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Radha Priya. Therefore, Krishna endeavors his best to please her. Once Krishna described Radharani's beauty. Radharani looks so beautiful. Your face is like the moon, so pleasant. Parashta, what is that shloka? Tadit suvarna champaka pradipta gaura vigrahe mukha prabha parashta koti sharadendu mandale. Tadit suvarna champaka. Srimati Radharani's complexion is like that of a golden champak flower. Tadit suvarna champaka pradipta gaura vigrahe. Pradipta gaura vigrahe. She is effulgent in her golden complexion. Gaura vigrahi. Mukha prabha. Her mukha prabha, the effulgence of her face. Parasta koti sharadendu mandale. Parasta koti sharadendu. Sharada means Sharadrutu. Indu means moon. It is said that the moon on Sharad Purnima, in the autumn season Paurnami, is the most beautiful moon throughout the year. The moon's effulgence, the moon's beauty is so resplendent on Sharad Purnima day more than other Purnimas. But Srimati Radharani is so beautiful that her Mukha Prabha, her beauty outsmarts the combined beauty of 10 million autumn moons. Mukha Prabha Parasta Koti Sharadendu Mandale. So Krishna appreciated Srimati Radharani's beauty. Oh Radharani, she looks so beautiful like the moon. But Radharani became angry. What kind of comparison are you giving? What kind of simile is this? You have no poetic abilities only. Radharani is special. The other day we were discussing, right? Shri Radhikaya Priyata Surupata Sushilata Nartana Gana Chaturi Gunari Sampat Kavita Charajati Jaganmano Mohana Chitta Mohini. Gunari Sampat Kavita Charajati means Srimati Radharani has unlimited great qualities, and one of them is poetry also. She is a wonderful poet. Because she is a poet. She is saying that Krishna, you don't have poetic abilities. You can't write kavitas. You can't even properly glorify your beloved consort me with a nice comparison. You are comparing with moon? What kind of comparison is this? Moon has so many spots. Do I have spots on my face? No. Then what kind of comparison is this? Moon appears complete only once in a year. Sorry, once in a month. Purnami day. All other days moon is visible partially. 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, 80%, but 100% only on Purnami day. Am I like that? My beauty fades. Even on Purnami day, full moon day, there are spots. So even your Purnami comparison is also bad. But if you take moon in full, moon in all its phases, moon keeps on waning, fading. His beauty is fading, going up and coming down. Is it like that with me? Krishna said, of course not. Then why did you compare me with moon? I'm sorry. Sorry is not sufficient. She becomes angry. She becomes extremely angry. And Radharani, Krishna, Radha Priya, right? He has to go and then plead her, beg her, fall at her feet. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. When Radharani becomes angry, just to please her, Krishna becomes a peacock and starts dancing to make Radharani smile. And Radharani, in reciprocation with Krishna, she becomes a peahen and also starts dancing with Krishna. Another time, Krishna was learning ragas from Srimati Radharani. Radharani is singing some ragas. She's expert in singing also. Sri Radhikaya Priyata Surupata Sushilata Nartana Gana Chaturi. Nartana is dancing, Gana is singing. Chaturi means expert. She's expert in singing, expert in dancing. Because she is expert in singing, she became a music teacher for Krishna. And Krishna subscribed to her course and started learning the course. And Radharani is teaching some ragas. She is teaching some raga and Krishna is singing it wrong. Radharani says not like that, like this. I don't know which raga, but not like this. You should sing like this. Then Krishna again sang it wrong. The third time also she corrected Krishna. Again Krishna sang wrong. This happened repeatedly. At one point Radharani noticed that why Krishna is not learning, why Krishna is saying this raga, not saying this raga properly. Then she realized he is doing it on purpose. Not that he is honestly making mistake, he is purposely making a mistake. Then Radharani again became angry. When Radharani becomes angry, Krishna has to go and plead her. Now Radharani becomes angry. When we become angry, you understand the reason. Why? We discussed it. Kama, krodhas, tatha, lobha. Unfulfilled desires lead to anger. Sangat sanjayate kama, kamat krodho vijayate. Because of undue attachment, we develop kama. Because of unfulfilled kama, we get krodha. So our anger is a result of frustration, result of our false ego, our pride. But Srimati Radharani's anger is not a result of her frustration, not a result of her ego. She has no ego. She is the personification of humility. She is so humble that she can even recommend an average devotee also saying that this devotee is better than me. Krishna accept. Krishna says, okay, I'll accept. If you say, I'll accept. So Srimati Radharani's anger is not a product of her frustration or ego or anything like that, any material quality. Srimati Radharani's anger also is a manifestation of her love for Krishna. It's a manifestation of her desire to please Krishna. Even Krishna also enjoys pleading somebody. Everybody is pleading Krishna. Everybody is offering prayer to Krishna. Everybody is serving Krishna. Everybody is like people in this material world. They are approaching Krishna with praises and all that. They are pacifying Krishna. If Krishna becomes angry, but Krishna also wants the experience of pacifying someone when they become angry. Krishna also wants to plead someone, beg someone, fall at someone's feet. Everybody is falling at Krishna's feet. But Krishna is thinking, whose feet should I fall at? Radharani's feet. Right? To give Krishna that experience, Radharani is showing her man Leela. Whether she becomes angry or happy, it's only to make Krishna happy. So we need to always keep that understanding intact, that whatever Radharani does is only to please Krishna. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam manifests to its ultimate extent in Radharani's attempt to please Krishna. Therefore Krishna is Radha Priya. And who gave us access to this greatness of Srimati Radharani, glories of Srimati Radharani? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prema nama bhutartha श्रवणपथगतः कस्य नाम्ना महिम्नः को वेत्ता कस्य वृन्दावनविपिनमः माधुरीषु प्रवेशम् को वा जानाति राधां परमरसचमत्कारमाधुर्यसीमाम् एकश्चैतन्यचन्द्रः परमकरुणया सर्वमाविश्चकार Prema Namadbhutartha, who has introduced us to this ultimate goal of life, Krishna Prema, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prema Namadbhutartha, Shravanapathagatah Kasya Namna Mahimnah, who has given us the holy name of Krishna, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ko Vekta Kasya Vrinda Vanavipinamaha Madhurishu Praveshaha. If Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's grace is not there, who would have ever got entrance into the bellows of Vrindavan Dham? So Mahaprabhu gave us Krishna Prema, Krishna Nama and Vrindavan Dham. And one more special gift that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave all of us is introducing us to Srimati Radharani. Introducing Srimati Radharani to us. को वा जानाति राधां परमरसचमत्कारमाधुर्यसीमाम् को वा जानाति राधां. Who would have ever understood the glories of Srimati Radharani if Lord Krishna has not appeared in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to experience the emotions of Srimati Radharani? Lord Krishna's appearance as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a testimony for Srimati Radharani's supreme love for Krishna. Just to understand the extent of her prema, just to personally experience her prema for Krishna, just to personally experience the joy that Radharani derives in service to Krishna, Lord Krishna appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We cannot fully understand the glories of Srimati Radharani without the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that form of Krishna who is endeavoring to explore the extent of Srimati Radharani's prema. If we think we have understood how glorious Srimati Radharani is, we have not understood anything that we need to understand. Because even Krishna cannot understand. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayaiva. What is the Pranaya Mahima of Srimati Radharani? What is the extent of her love for Krishna? Even Krishna becomes very intrigued, very curious. It's a mystery for Krishna. How much love Radharani has within her heart for me. Krishna becomes very surprised, astonished. He just could not handle the situation. He said, I must explore it now. I must understand it. At least let me make an attempt to understand it. Let me try. By becoming Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's how he became Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If Krishna cannot understand, if Krishna has to take sannyas to understand Radharani's glories, how can a feeble conditioned soul, a struggling sadhaka who is dozing off in japa, can claim to understand Srimati Radharani's tattva or prema? Sometimes when we speak some very high subject matters, we may consciously or unconsciously think or assume that we are on that level. But we need to always be grounded, remind ourselves where we are, and of course where we need to go, and take our baby steps to reduce this gap. But it is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who has revealed the glories of Srimati Radharani by his personal activities and by his teachings. So, we discussed this. Gopyaha tapha kimacharan. One more important point here. Gopi lochana chataka budamani saundarya mudrabadi. Gopi lochana means the eyes of the gopis. The eyes of the gopis are like chataka birds that are constantly waiting for the rain clouds to appear in the sky and shower some droplets of water so that they can drink and quench their thirst. The gopis and especially Srimati Radharani constantly aspire to see only Krishna and nobody else. Once in one episode of Rasa Leela, Krishna disappeared from the vision of the gopis just to play with them, have some fun with them. So the gopis started searching for Krishna everywhere. Oh Govinda, oh Damodara, oh Madhava, where are you? Where are you? They were searching for Krishna everywhere. And at one place, near one bush, they found the four-handed form of the Lord, Vishnu, Narayana. All the gopis had great respect for Lord Narayana. They offered obeisances to Narayana. Oh Narayana, we offer our respectful obeisances to you. We worship you. But can you please show us Krishna? Well, Narayana is the ultimate goal for all spiritual aspirants. The gopis are asking Narayana, where is Krishna? And they continued their search for Krishna. They gave some attention to Narayana. They offered obeisances. But they moved ahead to search for Krishna. Then Srimati Radharani came there. Radharani did not even ask Narayana, where is Krishna? Before she could ask that question, the very moment she manifested in front of Krishna, Krishna just could not retain these two extra hands. The hands disappeared. So Krishna was manifesting Narayana form till now, but he naturally, automatically, spontaneously, without any extra effort, he just became his two-handed Krishna, seeing her love, seeing her affection. That is her natural demeanor to completely captivate the mind of Krishna. So much so that Krishna cannot even play with her or joke with her or manifest another form in front of her. And although Krishna sometimes does all these things to Srimati Radharani, that's a part of their divine Leela. But this one little episode is a testimony for Krishna's Krishna's being helplessly controlled and captivated and dominated by Radharani's prema. And whether it is Krishna or Srimati Radharani, they both have no desire for personal enjoyment in each other's association. Srimati Radharani renders service to Krishna only to please Krishna, nothing else. All the gopis of Vrindavan, only to please Krishna, they render service to Krishna. And what about Krishna? Krishna also has absolutely no desire for personal enjoyment. He just wants to make the gopis happy. To the degree there is selflessness in the heart, to that degree there is satisfaction. To the degree we are self-centered, self-absorbed, self-conscious and selfish, to that degree we cannot experience any satisfaction. And Krishna and the gopis of Vrindavan and Srimati Radharani, they are the epitome of that selflessness. Their existence is only meant to give pleasure to each other, not to derive personal pleasure. Once, the gopis of Vrindavan had to cross Yamuna river. And on the other side there is Durvasa Muni, hungry. They need to feed some prasad to Durvasa Muni. So there is Yamuna river, they need to cross, there is no boat. So they told Krishna, asked Krishna, we want to cross Yamuna river. Let's do something. We need to feed Durvasa Muni. Then Krishna said, just go in front of Yamuna Devi and say that I am a pure brahmachari. Then Yamuna will give you way. You are pure brahmachari. You are always with us. You are always playing with us and dancing with us. How can you be brahmachari? You just go and say, let's see. All the gopis went and said, oh Yamuna Devi, if Krishna is a brahmachari, please give us way. We want to cross this river. Yamuna parted and gave way to the gopis. And the gopis walked all the way to the other shore and met Durvasa Muni and offered whatever food they had to offer. And Durvasa Muni ate so much quantity of food, prasadam. And after feeding him nicely, again the gopis had to cross the river. This time Krishna is not there. Krishna is on the other side. So they asked Durvasa Muni, somehow by Krishna's grace, we crossed the river and fed you. But we don't know how to go back. Can you please show us some way? We want to cross the river. Then Durvasa Muni said, go and tell Yamuna Devi, if Durvasa Muni has fasted, he has not eaten anything, please give me. The gopis are confused. Anyways, they cannot argue with Durvasa Muni the way they argued with Krishna. So they went to Yamuna Devi and said, oh Yamuna Devi, if Durvasa Muni had not eaten anything now, he has been fasting for a long time, please give us way. They had smiles in their heart. They had some kind of intrigue, curiosity also, what's going to happen. Yamuna parted and offered way to the gopis to cross the river. And they were surprised, they crossed the river. They came to Krishna again and said, we could not understand this. Two things we could not understand. How is it that Durvasa Muni is fasting and we are a brahmachari? We could not digest both of these things. Durvasa Muni ate so much and we personally fed him. And we said that he fasted and Yamuna gave me. And you are always with us. Day and night you are always with us, you are dancing with us, you are associating with us, but Yamuna gave way when we said we are appropriate, we are brahmachari. Then Krishna told them, you are very innocent, O gopis, you are extremely innocent. You don't understand that although Durvasa Muni is eating, although I am closely interacting with you, we both have no desire within our minds to enjoy. There is no sense gratificatory desire within the mind. Durvasa Muni ate, but within the mind he was not desiring to eat so many delicious foods. Oftentimes, conditioned souls or average sadhakas, they have more desire to eat than their ability to digest the food. So they may want to eat 10 gulab jamuns. Tongue wants to taste it, mind wants to eat it, but the belly has no ability to process it. That's the general tendency. But those who are spiritually advanced, their tongue may eat it. Their belly also may process it. But the mind has no desire to enjoy it. It is Durvasa Muni and Krishna also. I am associating with you, but my associating with you is not for my personal enjoyment. I have no selfish desire to enjoy you on an external plane. Because you love me so much and I am reciprocating with you, so our interactions are totally on a spiritual platform. There is no material lust involved. There is no selfish enjoyment involved. Therefore, I am a brahmachari and you are brahmacharis. Right? Because the interaction is never one of material lust. It is pure spiritual love. Same is the case with the gopis of Vrindavan. They decorate themselves. Srimati Radharani, she decorates herself only to give pleasure to Krishna's eyes. Krishna has to be pleased. Krishna's eyes must be pleased. Therefore I decorate myself. She speaks, she utters some words only so that Krishna's ears are pleased. She cooks only so that Krishna's tongue is pleased. Once Srimati Radharani and all the little gopis, when they were very young, Lalita, Vishakha and all of them, they were playing. So whenever they play, Srimati Radharani goes to one corner of the room or the palace. She has a small doll of Krishna. Even Uddhava had a doll of Krishna. So she would keep the doll of Krishna and small deity and starts offering so many flowers and fruits to that deity, and constantly she plays with that. That is her play as a small child. So one day when they were playing, Durva's Muni came there. At the time, the gopis were much younger. And all these gopis became very scared and they ran away here and there. Then Srimati Radharani did not run away. Radharani stood there. Radharani stood there with great respect for this sage, with great reverence for this sage. And seeing her respectful demeanor, Durvasmuni became very pleased and said, Radharani, I offer you benediction. Ask whatever you want. Okay. Not ask whatever you want. I offer you benediction that whatever you cook with your hands will be tastier than nectar. This is my boon. So Radharani got this special boon from Durvasamani that whatever she cooks will be tastier than nectar. Somehow Yashodamata came to know about it. And she wanted to offer the best to Krishna always. Whatever is best, she wants to offer that to Krishna. Therefore Yashodamata called Radharani to her home near Nandagam, Pavan Sarovar. She says, every day you cook for Krishna. I will feed him the food that you have prepared. So Radharani cooks just so that Krishna's tongue is pleased. Radharani decorates herself so that Krishna's eyes are pleased. Radharani speaks or sings so that Krishna's ears are pleased. Like that, to give satisfaction to Krishna is the prime motive of Srimati Radharani, and there is nothing else. No desire for personal enjoyment. Similarly, to reciprocate with the love and devotion of these gopis, Krishna does so many things. He has no personal enjoyment. There is no desire for personal enjoyment. So thus, there is complete selflessness in their interactions. How can there be any lust? She is Krishnamayi, as I said sometime back. Devi Krishnamayi Prokta, Radhika Pradevata. So no one has ever pleased or worshipped Krishna as much as Radharani did. Anayaradhito nunam Bhagavan Haririshwarah Yanno Vihaya Govinda Ritoyam Anayadraha Anayaradhito nunam. No one has done Aradhana of Krishna as much as Srimati Radharani has done. Bhagavan Haririshwaraha. That Bhagavan, that Hari, that Ishvara is worshipped by Srimati Radharani to the highest possible extent, beyond anyone else. The gopis are all best devotees of Krishna, but amongst them Radharani is special. Therefore Krishna left the gopis in the Rasa Leela to give exclusive time to Srimati Radharani, exclusively spend some time with her. So Krishna gives so much of importance to his relationship with Srimati Radharani that in front of that, nothing else is important for him. Krishna prema mayi Radha, Radha prema mayo Hari. Krishna prema mayi Radha, Radha prema mayo Hari. Krishna chitta sthita Radha, Radha chitta sthito Hari. Krishna prema mayi Radha. Radharani is filled with Krishna prema. Radha prema mayo Hari. Krishna is filled with Radha prema. Krishna chitta sthita Radha. Krishna is always situated in the mind, consciousness of chitta of Srimati Radharani. Similarly, Radharani is always situated in the chitta of Krishna. So that is their deep loving bonding. And if we want to become Krishna conscious, if Krishna consciousness is our aim, we need the blessings of Srimati Radharani, who is thoroughly Krishna conscious. We are an international society for Krishna consciousness, who are trying to become Krishna conscious thoroughly with body, mind and word. Then Radharani's shelter is the way. That's why this beautiful shloka says, without Radharani's ashraya or blessing, we cannot be Krishna conscious. Anaradhya Radha Padambhojarenam अनाश्रित्य वृन्दाटवीं तत्पदाब्जम् असम्भाषितद्भावगम्भीरचित्तान् कुतः श्यामसिन्धोरसस्यावगाहः अनाराध्य राधा पदाम्भोजरेणु. Here this Aradhana word is applied to Radharani. Anaradhya Radha Padambhojarena, without worshipping the dust from the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. Where is the question of attaining Krishna? Kutaha Shyama Sindho Rasasyavagaha. How can one attain rasa towards Krishna, towards Shyama? Anash Vrindatavim Tatpadankam. Anashritya, without taking ashraya, shelter of Vrindatavim. Vrindatavi is the Vrindavan forest where Srimati Radharani's lotus footprints are nicely imprinted. Tatpadankam. She traversed in this beautiful Vrindavan forest. So without taking shelter of Vrindavan Dham, in which Srimati Radharani has traversed, where is the possibility of attaining Shyam? Asambhashitadbhava gambhira chittan. Another beautiful aspect of this is Asambhashitadbhava gambhira chittan. There are devotees who are very grave in their mood and who are completely focused only on Krishna and nothing else. Asambhashita, without gently greeting them, without gently treating them, without lovingly interacting with them, where is the possibility of attaining Krishna? Because a devotee means one who is under the shelter of Srimati Radharani. Mahatmanastu mampartha daivim prakriti mashrita. A devotee is one who is under the ashraya of Srimati Radharani. And if you don't interact with those devotees politely, gently, if you don't greet them, if you don't treat them properly, if you perform aparadha, how can Radha be satisfied? And without other satisfaction, how can we attain Krishna? Morning we were discussing. Two things are there, Aradhana and Aparadha. In both these things we have Radha, common, Radha word common. But in Aradhana, you are worshipping Krishna. In Aparadha, you are going against Srimati Radharani. In Aradhana, you are following her footsteps. In Aparadha, you are going against her desires. So, asambhashita bhava gambhira chittan. So, by offending devotees, we can never attain Lord Krishna. So, Srimati Radharani shelter gives us Shyama. It's a beautiful shloka. It's a little longer. Try. Sakhya Shri Radhik. This is what is that shloka? Sakhya Shri Radhikayam Vrajakumada Vidhor Hladini Nama Shakte. Saramsha Prema Valyaha Kishalayadala Pushpaditulya Swatulyaha Siktayam Krishna Leela Vritarasa Nichayair Ullasan Kyama Mushyam Jato Lasa Swashakshekaha Shatagunamadhikam Santiyatanna Chitram Sakhya Shri Radhikaya. Here there is a wonderful relationship between Radharani and her Sakhis. Very sweet description given by Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sakhya Shri Radhikaya. So Srimati Radharani has so many Sakhis. Lalita Devi, Vishakha Devi, many others. Vrajakumada Vidhor Haladini Nama Shakti. All these Sakhis are also expansions of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is like a tender creeper of love for Krishna, Bhakti Lata. She is like a Bhakti Lata, a tender creeper of Krishna Prema. And all the Sakhis of Srimati Radharani, they are like Pallava Pushpa Pata. They are like small leaves and flowers and twigs of that Bhakti Lata. Got it? Radharani is the Lata creeper, and all the gopis are like leaves and twigs of that creeper. And see, Kishalaya Dalapuna, like they are like leaves and flowers of that creeper. Now, Shri Krishna's pastimes are like water sprinkled on that creeper. So there is Bhakti Lata, Srimati Radharani. So for Lata to grow nicely, Lata to be very happy and nourishing and flourishing, you need to put water on the Lata, right? And that water sprinkled on this creeper is Krishna's pastimes. Means Radharani becomes nourished only when she gets an opportunity to participate in Krishna's pastimes. To do pastimes with Krishna, Keli Sindhu. Now, when water is sprinkled on the creeper, naturally the leaves and the twigs and the flowers and the fruits of the creeper are automatically nourished, isn't it? What does it mean? When Krishna and Srimati Radharani are performing pastimes, when Radharani is performing pastimes with Krishna, the gopis are automatically happy. The gopis are automatically nourished. We have seen the consciousness of Krishna in not desiring personal enjoyment in his association with gopis. We have seen the consciousness of Srimati Radharani in not desiring any personal enjoyment in her service to Krishna. Now we will see the consciousness of the gopis in not desiring any personal enjoyment in their service to Radha and Krishna. You see? So just as water is sprinkled on the creeper, the leaves and the flowers and the twigs of the creeper are automatically nourished and satisfied. Similarly, when Radha is performing pastimes with Krishna, then the gopis are naturally satisfied. They are very happy. They don't have to personally go close to Krishna and serve Krishna. You see? This is very important to note. This is the mood that all of us also need to imbibe. We need to take pleasure when other devotees are sincerely rendering service to Krishna. If we are eager to serve Krishna, that's great. But in our eagerness and enthusiasm to serve Krishna, if we grab the opportunities of other devotees in their service to Krishna, Krishna will not be happy. If we try to dominate or supersede or outsmart other devotees and discourage them in their service to Krishna, Krishna wouldn't be happy, isn't it?
Can you all please move it? Some people are going. Like somebody please.
Another 100 kids.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Hare Krishna. How long should we continue like this? I'll conclude in few minutes. The mic is also giving signals. So we were discussing that Srimati Radharani is Bhakti Lata, the creeper of Krishna Prema. And Krishna's pastimes are like water sprinkled on the creeper. And all the other gopis are like leaves and flowers and twigs of the creeper that become nourished when the creeper is sprinkled with water. So when Radha and Krishna are performing pastimes, the other gopis take pleasure in assisting them in their pleasure pastimes. They don't derive personal pleasure. So in this whole situation, what is Radharani's pleasure? Radharani tries to find ways and means to bring the gopis of Vrindavan closer to Krishna, to directly engage themselves in Krishna's service. She encourages them, you go forward and serve. Sometimes when we don't like a service, we encourage others. I will not do, you do. You ask me. But when we like a service, I will do it, okay, I don't need. And sometimes we volunteer, I will do this service when we like it. You don't have to do it, I will do it, don't worry. We volunteer. So our volunteering tendency or withdrawing tendency is very much in sync with our mood for personal enjoyment. But gopis are in the background only assisting Radharani in her service to Krishna, and Radharani tries to be in her background trying to assist the gopis in their direct service to Krishna. All of them had unlimited enthusiasm to serve Krishna, but they want to give opportunity to others. Devotees can be eager, but not selfish. So there is no selfishness in the gopis. There is no selfish in Srimati Radharani. They always want to encourage each other and assist each other in serving Krishna. Seeing their loving relationships, Krishna becomes very happy, very pleased. This is what we can learn from the gopis of Vrindavan and Srimati Radharani. Always trying to help other devotees, assist other devotees, encourage them, empower them in doing their best in service to Krishna, instead of discouraging them, demeaning them, disrespecting them, taking away their opportunities. That will not please Krishna. So, a Bengali version of the Sanskrit shloka. Radhara Swarupa Krishna Prema Kalpalata Sakhigana Hayatara Pallava Pushpapata. Radhara Swarupa Krishna Prema Kalpalata. The form of Radharani or the identity of Radharani is like Krishna Prema Kalpalata, a creeper of Krishna Prema. Sakhigana, all her friends, Sakhis are like Tara Pallava Pushpapata, birds and twigs and flowers and leaves of that creeper. Krishna Leelamrita Yadi Lata Ke Sinchiya. Nija Sukha Haite Pallava Jera Koti Sukha Haya. Krishna Leelamrita Yadi Lata Ke Sinchiya. The Leelamrita means the nectarian water of Krishna's pastimes is sprinkled on the creeper of Prema, Krishna Prema, which is Srimati Radharani. Then Nija Sukha Haite. All the gopis feel that it is their personal happiness. It is Radharani who is engaging her pastimes with Krishna, but the gopis feel it's our life is successful. Sometimes we should also rejoice the pleasure of being in the background and assisting other devotees. But if we are too eager to come in the foreground, if it's required, of course, we need to do. But our eagerness should be to assist devotees, to serve devotees in some way. Even if we have to take lead in some service, just like in Gundicha Marjan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took lead. Sometimes devotees have to take lead if nobody is there. But devotees also rejoice, take great pleasure in assisting other devotees in their service to Krishna. Mahaprabhu took lead in Gundicha Marjan and giving instructions to people. He's like a project manager, leader in Gundicha Marjan. But Mahaprabhu also took a back seat and allowed Ramananda Rai to speak the glories of Radha and Krishna when he became a student and was hearing. One day Pradyumna Mishra came to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asked, I want to hear Krishna Katha. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Krishna Katha? I don't know anything about Krishna Katha. All Krishna Katha I have heard only from Ramananda Rai. You go and talk to him. So he went and heard from there. So Mahaprabhu took lead whenever it is required. Mahaprabhu took a back seat whenever it is not required also. So devotees also should do the needful in Krishna's service. So Radharani takes lead in some services, and Radharani also encourages Darshan day services. To wind up faster, already we went more than 1.5 hours. I think I will directly go to one beautiful shloka. This we can ask. We have to do this. Before I go to that shloka, let me do this. Radheti nama navasundara sidhu muddham. 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 Krishneti nama madhura adbhuta gadha dugdham. 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 Sarvakshanam surabhiragahimena ramyam. Sarvakshanam surabhiragahimena ramyam. Sarvakshanam surabhiragahimena ramyam. Sarvakshanam surabhiragahimena ramyam. Kritva tadaiva pibame rasanekshudate. Kritva tadaiva pibame rasanekshudate. Radheti nama navasundara sidhu. The name of Srimati Radharani is like Navasundara Sidhu Muktam. It's very fresh nectar. Sidhu means nectar. Muktam, he became completely captivated and overwhelmed by seeing the name Radha because it is like Navasundara Sidhu Muktam. Morning also we were discussing Radha Nama Sudha Tume Vishwana Pakita Sucharata Vrindatam Ividhishi Tat Karmaiva Kadah Karotu Hridayam Tasyah Padam Dhyayata Tat Bhavotsavadah Param Bhavatu Me Tat Prananadhe Rathi. So, Radheti Nama Navasundara Sidhu Muktam. Radharani's name is like pure nectar. And what is Krishna's name? Krishneti Nama Madhura Adbhuta Gadha Dugdham. Dugdham means milk. Gadha Dugdham means condensed milk. Adbhuta Gadha Dugdham means wonderful condensed milk. Madhura Adbhuta Gadha Dugdham means extremely sweet, nectarian, condensed milk. That is Krishna's name. Madhura Madhura Metan Mangalam Mangalanam Sakala Nigamavalli Satvaram Chitsvarupam Sakrita Viparigitam Shraddhaya Helayava Bhrugavaradhara Matram Tarayet Krishnanam. So the sweetness of Krishna's name is described throughout the scriptures unlimited. So basically the shloka says Radharani's name is like sweet nectar, Krishna's name is like sweet condensed milk, and your eagerness to chant Sarvakshanam Surabhiragahimena Ramyam. Your eagerness to chant the names of Radha and Krishna is like ice added to it. Because when sweet rice, kheer is taken chilled or cold, it's much tastier. So your eagerness to chant the names of Radha Krishna or Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. The eagerness or enthusiasm to chant the names of the Lord is like added ice to it. Then Kritvata Daiva Pibami Rasanek Shudarthe. Rasanek Shudarthe means the tongue is thirsty. Shudarthe, tongue is thirsty. So, because we are hungry for Krishna Prema, hungry for spiritual bliss, not material enjoyment. Therefore, you need to take this nectarian beverage of combination of Radhanam and Krishnanam, adding our eagerness of eyes in it and drink it. That is chanting the holy names of Krishna. Hare means Radharani, Krishna and Ram is Krishna. यो ब्रह्मरुद्रशुकनारद भीष्ममुख्यैर् आलक्षितो न सहसा पुरुषस्य तस्य सद्यो वशीकरणचूर्णमनन्तशक्तिम् राधिकाचरणरेणुमनुस्मरामि यो ब्रह्मा रुद्र शुक नारद भीष्म मुखे ब्रह्मा सुखदेव गोस्वामी नारद मुनि भीष्म Uddhava. Once Uddhava came to Vrindavan and he saw the gopis of Vrindavan and he personally, directly witnessed the wonderful display of Krishna Prema in the hearts of all the gopis. Especially Srimati Radharani, who was singing this Brahmara Gita, imagining a small bee, bumblebee as Krishna's messenger and Krishna himself. And he thought, my God, I thought I am a great devotee and personal associate of Krishna, but the gopis are way ahead of me in my devotion. I am insignificant. In fact, I desire dust from the lotus feet of all these gopis to improve my love for Krishna. So this is the final conclusion of Uddhava, who came to Vrindavan. He said, Asamaho charanarena jusham aham syam Vrindavane kimapi gulmalataushadhinam yodustyajam Asamaho charanareshu charanarenu jusham aham syam. I want the dust from the lotus feet of all the gopis of Vrindavan. And if I go to the Braja gopis and ask them, oh Radharani, please give your dust. Oh gopis, please give your dust. They will not give. They think that they are simple, perfect girls and a great prince from. You know what is that? I will take birth as a blade of grass or a creeper or a bush in Vrindavan. But if Krishna feels that I am not qualified to take birth as a blade of grass in Vrindavan, at least let me become a blade of grass in the outskirts of Vrindavan. Sometimes the gopis may come to the outskirts and stamp on me, trample on me. That is sufficient for me. This is the degree. This is the degree to which Uddhava developed appreciation for the gopis of Vrindavan. Dust from the lotus feet of gopis is not so easily attainable. Only one person got that. You know who is that? Krishna. And he got headache. They will not give. They are so humble that they will not give dust from their lotus feet to anybody. They don't feel themselves qualified for it. But one day Narada Muni came to the gopis of Vrindavan and said, Krishna has headache. Then the gopis felt very anxious. Oh, Krishna has headache. Is there any medicine? Is there a doctor? How can his headache be cured? Please tell me. So by then, Krishna was having headache and Krishna himself revealed the medicine. If my devotees give dust from their feet and if the dust is kept on my head, my headache will go away. It will disappear. Can someone collect some dust? Narada Muni went and asked the queens, Kurkmani, Satyabhama, Mitravinda, Kalindi, Nagnaditi, Satya, Lakshmana. He asked all of them, will you give dust? Dear devotees of Lord?
No.
We cannot give. How can we place our dust on Krishna's head? We can't go to hell. We will not give. Then Narada Muni went everywhere. So everybody said, we will not give. We cannot go to hell. They don't want to go to hell. But when Narada Muni came to the gopis of Vrindavan and Srimati Radharani and just informed that Krishna has headache and told them what is the cure for Krishna's headache, They immediately took dust from their lotus feet and kept in nice pot and offered to Narada Muni. Narada Muni said, "Do you understand the gravity of what you are doing?" The Gopi said, "Yeah, I understood." That if someone keeps this dust on Krishna's head, he will be relieved from headache. That we understood. That's fine. Do you know what happens to you? What happens to us? Whatever happens to us, you take this dust. Now let me tell you, I need to clarify. I can't give half information. But giving dust from your feet and allowing that dust to go on Krishna's head, you are going to hell. You will simply go to hell. Then the Gopi said, Krishna's headache will be cured or not? Then Narada said, yes, it is. No problem. We will go to hell. To relieve Krishna from his headache even for 1 minute, a fraction of a second, we don't mind living in hell for the rest of eternity. With that we go to love Krishna. And there it is, she is aspired for by all these personalities. Yo Brahma Rudra Sukanarada Bhishma Mukhyaye Alakshito Nasahasa Purushasya Tasya Sadhyo Vashikaran Chornamananta Shaktim Tam Radhika Charanare Manusarani. Let us meditate. Prabodhananda Saraswati says, let me meditate on the test particles from the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. Because even great Brahma, Narada, they are also aspiring for it. So the final shloka for today. I hope we are not getting bored. Chintamani pranavatam vrajanagarenam Chudamani kulamanir vashabhano namnah Yashyama kama varashanti manir nikunja Bhushamanir hridaya samputa shanmanirnah Mani everywhere. You know that shloka Bhakta Paya Bhujanga Garuda Mani. That has so many manis and this is another mani. Chintamani Pranamatam. So this shloka describes the 6 jewels of Srimati Radharani. Chintamani Pranamatam. Chintamani means such stone. Pranamatam means one who offers obeisances to Radharani. If you offer obeisances to Radharani, if you bow down in front of her, she acts as a touchstone for you. Therefore, she is Chintamani Pranamatam. The second jewel of Radharani. Brajanagarina Chudamani. Chudamani is the crest jewel of Brajanagarina, of all the gopis of Vrindavan. She is the crest jewel of all the gopis of Vrindavan. She is a touchstone for those who offer obeisances to her. Third, Kulamani Vrishabhanu Namnah. Kulamani means the jewel-like personality in that entire dynasty. Vrishabhanu Namnah. So there is Vrishabhanu's dynasty. In the dynasty of Vrishabhanu, Srimati Radharani is like a great jewel. Third mani. Fourth, Yashyama Kama Varashanti Manir Nikunja. Shyama Kama Varashanti Manir. Shanti Mani means that which can pacify you. That which can, this is called peace stone. Sometimes you go to astrologers, they will say, you wear this, your Shanti will go. Shanti Mani. Shanti Mani and Nikunja. The real Shanti Mani is Srimati Radharani. She pacifies Krishna's desires. Sometimes Krishna is overwhelmed with the desire for the association of his beloved, and Srimati Radharani pacifies Krishna and satisfies Krishna. Therefore, she is like peace stone. Nikunja Bhushamani, she is the Bhushamani, decorating jewel of all Nikunjas, Vraja Bhavas. And sixth, Hridaya Samputi Shanmanirnaha. Hridaya Samputi means you make your Hridaya as a treasure box, a jewel box. Hridaya Sampuri Shanma in the hand. Radharani is like that money, special money, jewel within the heart of a devotee. So one's love and devotion for Srimati Radharani must be kept secret in their heart. Don't reveal it. Now Radhashtami we can discuss Radharani's glories because it is the occasion. But Radharani's subject matter has to be kept confidential and discussed only in intimate circles. Because Hridaya Sampuri Shanma in the hand. One's love for Radharani, one's appreciation for Radharani must be kept. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So Radharani's love for Radharani must be kept secret. That's what my point of. That's what he said. Thank you very much. श्री राधाष्टमी महामहोत्सव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandat Pranam. Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Sorry for the mics. So definitely the Shravana aspect of our devotees has to increase, basically. So please pray that our mics and our Shravana works.
Shravana aspect is very good. Sound system is.
Today's class is really like is the heart softener. Basically, it really softens the heart when you talk about Krishna and Radharani. It's the Bhagavan Bhakta reciprocation in both the directions. How God reciprocates and how devotee craves for the love and how God reciprocates, and how God craves for the love and how devotee reciprocates. So it's a beautiful pastime. In the recent past, I don't think we heard anything like Radha Krishna story like this, Prabhu. Again, as you said, probably it is stored for the Radhashtami, and it has come through your this thing for us, through your experience and your slokas to us. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So tomorrow we have one more.
Favorite sloka?
What is your favorite shloka, Prabhuji?
Prabhu, any other mic works?
Let's try. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
No questions.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. So, Prabhuji, you mentioned that Krishna has left the gopis to spend more time with Radharani. But till now we understand that he has expanded into that 16,000 like in forms. But he
Sometimes he expresses himself into multiple forms to spend time with each gopi. Sometimes in one form only he dances with everybody. How is it possible you are saying?
I didn't understand clearly.
You didn't understand. I want to show that. Use some rope.
2 inches short, bro.
2 inches short. Sufficiently long. Some rope with a flower. Right. Only one flower here, right? So we may have to come back so that you can see. You are seeing flowers on the circumference of the circle, right? So many flowers everywhere. One flower only. Okay. The flower can move so fast and be everywhere on the circle. How there is only one. Okay, why can't Krishna move so fast and be everywhere? In one form, Krishna dances with all the gopis. In one form, Krishna stays with all the 16,108 queens in Dwarka. And sometimes he expands himself also. Sometimes in one form also he spends with them, time with them. In one form he dances with them. One Krishna. So all of them get Radha Krishna. Radha's Krishna. So now, when he expands himself into hundreds of forms, thousands of forms to dance with all the gopis, so there is one original Krishna with Radharani, and that Krishna expands himself, and the expansion Krishnas are there with all the gopis. But when Krishna is there only one form, all the gopis get Radha's Krishna. Right? The original one.
So we'll take again tomorrow morning. We have the last class, Krishna Rupa, like Krishna Leela. Yeah. So Prabhu, we have like set 1, set 2, set 3, Prabhu, and I have one spare in the car. So we'll make it one of them both tomorrow without fail. Hare Krishna. So let's 3 enthusiastic Haribols to Prabhu. Hare Krishna. What's the next program?
We have Aarti.
Pushpa Abhishekam and Aarti. Yes.
Aarti and birthday cakes.
Yeah, first Pushpa Abhishekam and then first Pushpa Abhishekam. So Amma, Pushpa, are the flowers ready? First Aarti, Amma. Okay. So Prabhu, will you Aarti? All right.
सिंह माता जी कीर्तन में
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranga Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe. Jaya Panchatatra 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 Jaya Panchatatra. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय रानी की जय महारानी की जय राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
बरसाने वाली की जय
बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय
राधा रानी की जय